How to use the new Microsoft Planner. Hey guys, welcome back. In this video, I'll be showing you guys how you can get started with the new Microsoft Planner. Now, Microsoft 365 has recently updated their planner, and the one feature that they have primarily updated is the use of Planner in Microsoft Teams. Now, the first and largest change primarily has been the UI. So, Microsoft's UI for their planner was pretty outdated for quite some time. Although it was integrated into Teams for quite a while, it just wasn't updated. It looked very old, it looked very stale. So, the largest change that I've noticed has been the UI. Other than that, if you're looking at features and usability, there haven't been any major upgrades in the new planner on Microsoft 365. However, there are some minor changes that you might find, such as orientations and some minor features have been altered a little, but primarily it is the same thing, just repackaged into a better font. But still, let's take a deeper dive into how you can use the Microsoft Planner. So let's get into it. First off, head on over to your Microsoft App Hub or your Microsoft 365 dashboard. Now, once you are in your dashboard, you're going to see on the left you have apps. And once you do that, you can click on your planner from here. Now, I am going to show you guys Planner in the MS Teams first, and then we're going to move on towards the Planner as a one-off application because it's very different because the original planner is still pretty much the same. However, the UI in the Teams application has now been upgraded to better suit MS Teams. So, if you open up your planner in your Teams, doing a left click over here on the bottom, and you can open up Planner, you can click on Create New Plan, or you can actually view your day. You can also view your tasks. Now, to get started with using your planner on your teams, simply click on My Plans and then click on Create New Plan. Now, there are some templates you can use, such as Simple Plans, Simple Project, Software Development, Business Plans, and Employee Onboarding. But the one that I like to use is a simple plan. However, if I'm working in a team and I have multiple different people that I am working with, using a project management template can be a bit more helpful. So choose with the one that you prefer. If you click on any one of these templates, you're going to get a basic overview of the type of template it is. Once you have chosen the type of template that you want, click on Use Template over here. Now you can rename your template, which is going to be my tasks, or let's say it is going to be my workflow, like this. Now I can add this to my pinned plan, but I'm not going to. And below that, I can add a group from my teams on Microsoft. So I have a bunch of different teams on Microsoft, and I can add any one of those teams into this plan. Or if you want, you can skip that and click on Create to make your own plan for yourself. So we are going to create our plan over here. And once we have created our plan, we will see our new plan template has now been loaded up. Now, in this template on the left, you will see a backlog. Then in the next section, there is a up next section. And if you scroll ahead, you will see a in progress section. So we're going to scroll towards the right. It's a little difficult right now. So if we scroll towards the right, you guys can see we have our different tasks. So we have backlog tasks, we have up next tasks, then we have our in progress, blocked, and completed sections. So we have quite a few different sections available. So we have quite a few different sections of tasks, and these are categorized in the form of buckets. So my first bucket is tasks that are in the backlog. My next bucket is tasks that have to happen right now, then the ones that are in progress, and blocked and completed. I can click on Add New Bucket on the top right, and I can add my own bucket. So let's say these are just going to be maybe things like tentative, like this. And once I add this, I can hold this particular bucket and I can bring it towards the left because it might be something that is, in the starting stages. Now, if I don't want to add backlog, instead, I can just click on delete over here to delete the backlog of tasks, and I can only keep the tentative bucket. Keep in mind that if you delete an entire bucket, it would delete every task that is present within. Now, you will see in this template, there are a few different tasks added, and you will see different information boxes that you can add. This includes things like dependencies, checklists, durations, effort, attachment, labels, notes, and more. So, to get started, simply click on Add Task. Once you do that, you're going to enter a task name. So, let's say this is going to be to stitch my demo product like this. Once I do that, once I've created this task, I can click on the task over here. Now, I can click on the assignee, and I can also add a label. Labels can be customized on MS Teams. So, you will see that the labels are color-based. But if you click on this pen icon over here, you can edit the label. So, I can base labels upon things like urgency or maybe things such as categorization. So let's say this is for my Shopify project, and I want to mark things that are for my university in yellow. Then I want to mark things that are for my work in blue or my office job like this. And I can easily mark things. So this is for my Shopify project. And then the bucket is going to be the tentative bucket. After that, I have the progress of my task. So have I started this? Is it in progress or not? So this is not started, and then we have the priority. So this is medium priority, and then we can add a start date. Now, with Microsoft Planner, you have start dates and end dates. So when is it due, I can add that particular date as well. And I can also add whether or not this task is going to be a repetitive task. So if it is going to repeat daily, weekly, on weekdays, monthly, yearly, or even customized repetitions. So this is not a repetitive task, so I will just add a due date like this. Below that, you can add notes or a description to your task. And below that, you can also add a checklist. So for my demo product, let's say I have a checklist of a couple of different subsections of this task. For example, I have to find a red satin, and I have to find maybe I have to find gold thread like this, stitch like this. So these are the subtasks or the checklists that I need to fulfill. I can delete the gold and the final one because it's just reflective of my complete task. And I can also choose whether or not I want to display this on the task card. Below that, you can click on Add Attachment to add any type of attachment to your card. This includes things like PDFs or files with detailed instructions or different types of work documents that you might want to include in your tasks on your MS Planner. Once completed, you can exit and your task will be added in your bucket. Now, once your task is in your bucket, you can move a task from one bucket to the next as it progresses in different statuses. And you can follow the same pattern on your planner application if you're going to use the planner directly on your desktop. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video and you are now able to get started with the Microsoft Planner. If you did, make sure to leave a like and subscribe to our YouTube channel, and I will catch you guys in the next video.